Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. It's a pleasure you all could come. For today I'll be doing a quick and easy recipe, saltfish fritters. So please stay tuned. I'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in. Here I have approximately quarter pound of saltfish that I place in a container of water to soak. I'm going to allow it to soak for 2 hours before I start to pick it up. Here are the seasonings that I'll be using: 1 stack of scallion, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 scotch bonnet pepper. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my scallions. So I'm using 1 stack of scallion. Maybe in your country you call it green onions, but here in Jamaica we call them scallions. Excuse me there for a second. I seem to catch up a draft. Next, I'm going to cut up my garlic. Now guys, you have the choice, right? But I'm using garlic because I'm a lover of garlic. So that's why I'm choosing garlic. Because normally what we use in a saltfish fritters is just the scallion and pepper, and that's it for seasoning, along with the black pepper. But I'm using garlic because I'm a lover of garlic. Next, I'm going to cut up my scotch bonnet pepper. Now I'm using 1 scotch bonnet pepper along with the seeds because I like my saltfish fritters to have a kick to it. Now, if you're not a pepper fan, you can use half of a pepper, but I'm using 1. Here's my finished cut up seasoning along with the pepper seeds. As you can see, yeah, it's ready. Next, I'm going to add 2 cups of flour. That is 2 cups of all-purpose flour to the bowl. Guys, after allowing my saltfish to soak for 2 hours, I went ahead and picked it up. So here's the finished look. Alright, now guys, just a reminder that you can soak your saltfish if you want to, or you can cook it. But how I like it, or how I prepare it, I rather soak it. Then I just do what I have to do after. So next I'm going to add my pick up saltfish to the flour, as you can see. Then I'm going to add my cut up seasoning along with the saltfish. Next, I'm going to add some black pepper. Next, I'm going to use my fork to store all the ingredients in the bowl. That would be the flour, the saltfish, along with the seasoning. The reason why I'm storing this right now is because I'm trying to avoid from having too much saltfish in one area or too much seasoning in one area. So when I store this, it makes a perfect blend. Or should I say, when I store it like this, it makes a perfect blend. Here I have 1 cup of water that I'll be mixing the batter with. However, I'm just gonna add a little, then I mix, just to ensure that you don't throw too much water at once, or else you don't want to spoil the batter. So what you want to do, you want to just ensure that you add a little, then you stir with your fork, then you add a little and you stir again. You just want to ensure that you're not overdoing it. You just take your own time and just mix it in and just ensure it's mixed thoroughly. As you can see what I'm doing. So I'm throwing some more water again, and I'm going to stir, and I'm just going to continue the same step until the batter is complete. One cup of water is now finished, so I'm gonna get half more cup of water from the faucet. So in total, I'll be using 1.5 cups of water to mix this batter. Guys, I know the process may seem long, but that's how it is, right? If you want to get it done and get it done properly, you just have to follow my steps. Remember that you cannot add too much water to the batter, right? If you add too much, you may eventually spoil it. So as I said before, you just add a little water, then you mix, add some more water, then you mix, right? So that means as you go along, there's no way you can spoil it. So when you're adding water, do not add too much at once, just a little. As you can see, it's still thick, but I'm just ensuring that it mixes thoroughly. So I'm just using my fork to ensure there's no lumps or anything of the sort in it, and just ensure it's mixed properly. The saltfish batter is almost complete, but I'm just gonna continue to mix it because it needs to be a little more thinner than this. Guys, the batter is almost complete. I have approximately a minute to go. Guys, please ensure that the batter is mixed and mixed properly. If it doesn't mix properly, you're gonna have flour within the batter that is not mixed. You cannot rush it. Take your own time, add a little water, then you mix, add a little water, then you mix. That's just the process. Take your own time to get it done and you will get a good result. Now, check out this texture, right? Look at the batter. It's not yet complete, but I'm just showing you what it looks like, right? Guys, here's my saltfish batter that is finished mixed. Now I'm gonna set this in the fridge for at least 20 minutes until I'm ready. Next, I'm going to light the stove and allow the skillet to heat up, then add some oil to it. After adding the oil, I'm gonna reduce the flame before I go ahead and add the saltfish batter to the skillet. Guys, I'm using a big spoon, however it's half full because I want to make some small fritters. Guys, just to let y'all know, remember to reduce the heat as you go along because you don't want the saltfish fritters to burn before they're fried. So reduce the heat to low flame in order to prevent it from burn. I'm using a non-stick frying pan. However, there are times when I'm frying anything in it, it have a tendency to stick. So I have to use my fork just to loosen it up, and then I'm good to go. My left hand hit the spoon that was in the bowl, but luckily I catch it before it hits the floor. Guys, when you're frying your fritters, you do not want to leave it unattended. You want to ensure that you check it. You cannot leave it on one side too long or it's going to burn. So you want to make sure that you keep a check on it. These are the last sets of fritters that I'll be frying because the saltfish batter is finished. Guys, it's been a pleasure to share with you what I do in my kitchen. So please remember to like, share, as well as subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, as well hit that notification bell and let it remain on all. That way you'll be notified when there's a next video available. Thank you for watching.
So good. I'm gonna try one. This is so good. This is so good.